being announced by United Kingdom President Suneli in the coming days. Unfortunately, these expected news once again are against international students. The main focusing is that students may not be able to work after postgraduate work. Their 2 year study is being discussed very deeply. And another point is that the agents who are handling United Kingdom postgraduate study from overseas, they are going to start crackdown against the irrelevant agents. And third one, the border security is going to be assessed very deeply, and these illegal movements of the migrants would be assessed online and by very special software ONS scheme. These three news are going to be announced by United Kingdom government in the coming days. This is not being discussed with the education minister yet, but this definitely would be part of the law after the discussion in the Parliament House and the discussion with the education minister. What is inside this story? The students who are going for postgraduate study in the United Kingdom, they are allowed to work 2 years after their study. Almost all students who go for postgraduate or master's degree, they are allowed to work 2 years work permit in the United Kingdom. And now what the government is thinking, that if these students are allowed to study after postgraduate, but they are using our social security resources, and some of the students are not eligible for this work permit. They are going to change like Australian education system, in which Australian education system after postgraduate study give bridging visa, and bridging visa mean you will apply for the work permit and your application will be assessed once again if you would be eligible, and then work permit will be issued, and if you will not be eligible, your work permit will be cancelled. United Kingdom also want to bring things like Australian education system or Canadian education system. International students become a headache for United Kingdom since months. Lot of restrictions, lot of capping. Still they are going to reduce the number of the students. But Prime Minister did not discuss with Education Minister. This is very important because Education Minister have different statements. Of course, all these steps are being done due to the housing crisis, but at the same time, number of the students are decreasing in the UK universities day by day. UK University spokesperson told we are unable to bear our expenses after 1 to 2 years because international students are the main center of financial resources in the United Kingdom. Of course, some universities are being sponsored by the government, but these international students are paying 3 to 4 times more fee than the domestic students, and they are able to run their expenses by the international student fee. Now Prime Minister once again thinking to limit students by capping, and these 3 points will more degrade the students, deteriorate the international students. Second point in this is very important, to attack the crackdown international migrants. Remember, the students who move from Asian countries to the United Kingdom, or even from all over the world to the United Kingdom, even to Australia or Canada, that totally depends upon migration agent. If the migration agents will be cracked down, they may not be able to send the students to the UK. Most important, United Kingdom Prime Minister did not say that we are going to crack down illegal or unauthorized agents. They use the migration agent, the word. It means all migration agents will be assessed properly. Are they involved in sending the unauthorized students, or non-registered students, or non-genuine students? In my opinion, cracking down of the migrants will deteriorate immigration system of the United Kingdom internationally. Overseas migration agents are one of the best sources to send the students and the labor power to the United Kingdom as a skilled worker. This crackdown demotivates the consultant to work internationally, and even German students will not be able to approach UK universities. There are many good and positive agents working all over the world, and they are authorized member of international institutes, and they are playing very significant role in raising promoting international education of Australia, United Kingdom, and Canada. If these international agents will be cracked down, they will switch all the students towards Canada and Australia. Aeroplane will switch to the Canada, Australia, and United States. This switching of international students aeroplane will degrade, will deteriorate more financially universities resources. These three steps are going to reduce further number of the students in the United Kingdom. What the UK Prime Minister wants, they are focusing on the recommendation from the authorities that if the work permit should be allowed to some students, not to all. In that sense, it's good because in my analysis, Australian education system also don't give the work permit to all postgraduate study. Even Canada also assess the students properly. If they are eligible, 2 year, 3 year work permit is given. If they are not eligible, they are not given work permit. But saying this, that we will crack down migration agent is totally objectionable point. That's why education minister is not on board in these statements. No need to worry in the sense because these points will be discussed in Parliament House, and especially education minister as a main stakeholder because he is in touch with the universities. University spokespersons always emphasizing the government of United Kingdom and Home Office and even the Prime Minister that we are able to handle genuine students by proper way if housing crisis even is there, but our universities are not the main victim of the housing crisis. International students are not the main responsible of the housing crisis because housing crises are not related with international students only. Three countries are suffering now housing crisis: Canada, Australia, and United Kingdom. Unfortunately, all these three countries put all this responsibility on international students. But now the voices inside these countries are coming out from the top think tank organizations and even from justice departments and even from immigration department, from inner department. Their officers are talking about international students are not responsible of the housing crisis because there are a lot of other people who are coming to United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada, and they are going to stay there permanently. For example, visit visa to work permit conversion in Canada. In United Kingdom, the home care, the medical care assistants, nursing assistants, visas are open. People are paying to the agents and they are coming, and more people entered last year than international students in healthcare as a work permit holder, and definitely housing crisis raised. When students entered United Kingdom, that is not the student only. He came with a huge fee which he paid to international universities. And these universities also get a lot of funds from the students in the form of registration, expenses, and something else. And these students are not able to work much, so all this money is transported or imported from their home countries. Students pay a lot of money to study in the top universities of United Kingdom. Australia made a very fair and transparent system currently. They told if the level 1 universities will assess the students properly and they think that the students are 100% genuine, they recommend us, we will give them visa. United Kingdom can do this thing very easily. How United Kingdom can do, if the United Kingdom allowed migrants or any authority or universities to check the students by proper way, their interview, their financial statements, and their genuine nature, their statement of purpose is properly assessed by experienced representatives of the United Kingdom, and they recommend the Home Office to give the visa or not. That would be a better idea. By this way, not number of the students will be reduced. The students who will come to United Kingdom, they would be 100% genuine and they should be given work permit. if the if the Department of Immigration will check after postgraduate study, the work permit given or not. Some will be given, some will not be given according to new upcoming statement of the Prime Minister. A lot of legal problems exist because students will go to the court and they will tell that this is the rule of all countries. When you finish the master's degree, we need to get practical training in the form of research in any company, and we must be allowed like Canada, Australia, and we studied and we were eligible. That's why we were given admissions. We were eligible. That's why we were able to pass the postgraduate degree. It's very difficult in my analysis to stop such individuals, to stop their work permits. At which level they can be stopped? They can be stopped at the visa section. Universities assessment, as Australia too, this is the top assessment, and immigration department from level 1 universities only see the application 5%, and this is a new agreement between Immigration Australia and the university level 1, that you will assess. Level 1 universities are allowed to assess the students 95%, and 5% assessment will be done by immigration department. Such type of the system may be implemented by the United Kingdom when you are giving postgraduate visa only authentic, genuine, potential students who think that they will come back to their home country. 2-year work permit will not matter, because these 2-year work permit, they will work in top companies of United Kingdom due to their IQ level, because they are being assessed by university by proper, authentic, transparent way. I really like Australian system to be interviewed directly by the university representative. United Kingdom sometimes give visas without interview, and they save the labor power of visa officer. Universities should be given full authority to check the students of genuineness. It will really demotivate the government of the United Kingdom to take these some unexpected and unwanted steps. Like crackdown of migration agent is not the solution of the problem for the top country, and this statement don't deserve United Kingdom, because these authorized agents, there are some illegal agents, but these authorized agents put very important role in raising economy of United Kingdom. Once again I will repeat, if migration agent will be correct, they will send all students to Canada, and Australia and United Kingdom will feel deprivedness in their GDP ratio. Keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan. Thank you.